September 26, 1983, the world unknowingly stood on the brink of nuclear war and one man, Stanislav Petrov, stopped it. This isn't the plot of a Hollywood thriller but a true story buried deep in the annals of Cold War history, and yet without Petrov's calm decision-making, we might not even be here today to talk about it. Let's rewind a little. It's 1983 and tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union are at an all-time high. The arms race is in full swing, and both superpowers are on hair-trigger alert. The threat of nuclear annihilation loomed large over the globe. Any wrong move, any false alarm could spark World War III, a nuclear catastrophe that no one could survive. And then, it happened. In the middle of the night, Stanislav Petrov, a Soviet lieutenant colonel, was on duty in a bunker near Moscow. He was in charge of monitoring the Soviet Union's missile warning systems. Suddenly, the alarm blared. The system detected 5 US missiles heading straight for the Soviet Union. Imagine it, you're sitting in a bunker, the fate of the world on your shoulders, and your screen is telling you that nuclear missiles are on their way. What would you do? Protocol was clear. Petrov should have immediately reported the incoming missiles to his superiors, who would have likely launched a retaliatory strike. But Petrov hesitated. Petrov didn't panic. Instead, he analyzed the situation. 5 missiles? It didn't make sense. If the US were truly launching a nuclear strike, why only 5? The number seemed too small for an all-out attack. And then there was the system itself. Petrov had doubts. He knew the early warning system was new and prone to glitches. So, against all protocol, Petrov made a gut decision. He reported the alarm as a false alarm. No retaliation, no nuclear strike, no World War III. And he was right. It was, in fact, a false alarm. A rare alignment of sunlight and clouds over US missile silos had confused the satellites. But no one knew that at the time, not even Petrov. Petrov's quick thinking quite literally saved the world. But what happened to him afterward? Incredibly, he was never officially rewarded by the Soviet government. In fact, his role in averting nuclear disaster remained classified for many years. He retired quietly, living out the rest of his life in near anonymity. It wasn't until 1998, long after the collapse of the Soviet Union, that his story began to emerge. Today, Stanislav Petrov is remembered as the man who saved the world. He showed that sometimes heroism isn't about grand gestures. It's about calm judgment under pressure and trusting your instincts when the stakes are highest. In 2017, Petrov passed away at the age of 77. But his legacy lives on, reminding us of the importance of one man's decision on that fateful night. So, the next time you think one person can't make a difference, just remember Stanislav Petrov. Subscribe for more untold stories from history.